Hi everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel Grant and Shirley. If you're new here, my name is Grant. I am from Auckland, New Zealand, and I'm married to a Filipina, Shirley, and I've been here for 1 year. And our channel's about travel, food, and life here in the Philippines. So today's video, I am going to show you how to apply for a NBI clearance, which is like the NBI is like the FBI in the USA, United States. So yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also please give us a like on our video. So we will continue to the video, and I'll show you how to apply for NBI clearance. So firstly, you got to go onto this website. I'll put the link in the description. So it's the NBI government Philippine website, NBI website, National Bureau Investigation. And then you come down to here and you'll see this here. Just click on NBI clearance sign up now, and it will say English or Tagalog. Go English, I agree. And a notice will come up with first time applicants, renewal or NBI clearance. Close that, but I'll show you what you need. Give me a second. Okay, so what is an NBI clearance? An NBI clearance serves as an official form issued by the National Bureau of Investigation. It is proof that you have a clean criminal record, a thorough background check done by the NBI. To this day, people use the document for its multiple purposes, uses in the various aspects of life, such as job requirements, like if you employees often require the submission of an NBI clearance as part of the hiring process. Working abroad, individuals aspiring to work overseas, proof of ID or valid ID, despite this form as a piece of paper and not a card. And the NBI clearance stands as a legitimate form of identification accepted alongside other government IDs. Okay. NBI clearance requirements. So why I got my NBI clearance, NBI certificate, is that I applied for in October for the non-quota 13A marriage visa. So I had that was part of my requirements to have an NBI clearance, and plus I've been here over 6 months, so yeah. Okay. So to start the process of getting an NBI clearance, applicant must prepare 2 valid government issued IDs, such as passport, driver's license, or social security system. So you can use your passport. I use my passport, and if you've got your ACR card, that will work as well, or your birth certificate. Okay. Here are the valued IDs you can use: passport, PSA, birth certificate. That's if you're Filipino. Driver's license, postal ID. Okay. Okay. NBI clearance application process. The NBI clearance application process varies depending on your proposal for getting it. Okay. So what you do is you go online to you come over here. So we were here, clicked on there, and it brought us to here, right? And you got to register here. So you put in, don't worry about the enter your NBI ID because you haven't got that yet. So to register, you just fill these out, put your Philippine mobile number, date of birth, your first name, surname, okay, and you push OK and you proceed. So here it is here, right? This is what the registration form looks like. Make sure you read and accept the terms of services. Click, so a box will come up. So you go read it, and if you're okay with it, agree. Click agree. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay. And a screen will prompt you to enter a one-time password or OTP sent to your registered mobile phone number. So, and then what will happen is you'll get a code. So once you register, once you accept, it will send a one-time password to your mobile number, your Philippine mobile number. And then you put that code in here. And once you have logged in, you can now apply for the clearance. Simply click on the top button as shown below. So apply for clearance, right? And choose your NBI clearance appointment. So you got to make clicking this will cause a pop-up that will ask you for your valid ID that will you will use. Okay. So it could be your passport, ACR card number. Okay. So you just put your passport number and things like that. Okay, step 3, choose your NBI clearance appointment date. So you got to choose a appointment date and which branch it is. So I went to, because I stay in Te Pakulau, the nearest NBI branch is in Capital One. So we had, which is 5 hours away, 4 hours away, 4 to 5 hours away. So we had to go there. But you have to make an appointment first, schedule your appointment. Okay. So what will happen is we'll bring up this calendar. So if there's available appointments, times, and dates, so you just put that in. Applicants with no internet access can go to the NBI main office in Manila City. So if you're in Manila, you can go to the main office, or their local NBI office to ask for assistance registering for an NBI clearance appointment. Okay, so if you've got no internet or that, you can actually go to the office. But I think it's best that's what I did, I made an appointment. And then a box will come up, step 4, decide on a payment option. Explore various payments options including the convenience of Bayad Center, 7-Eleven, GCash or credit card. So I use my credit card. Okay, I use my credit card, my debit card to pay. So step 5, pay the NBI clearance fee. Make sure that complete the payment process before proceeding further. Actually, I don't know how much it was. I forgot how much it was. It wasn't that much. Yeah, so double check your appointment date and make sure to arrive early at the NBI branch. Expect to wait anywhere for 1 to 2 hours. And you've got to dress with reasonable, recommend dress principally as they will be taking your photo. So you've got to have a nice shirt. I just had a polo shirt, black polo shirt with a collar and dress pants, you know. Anyway, so step 7, wait for your NBI clearance. So in the step 6, we went there, so we already made our appointment. So a week later, we got there, got to Capital One, then we went to the NBI branch, and then what happens is I just went through, there's a number. There's a number. Once you book your appointment, there's actually a number that you take. Once you pay for your application, then there's a number that you just follow the instructions, but there is a number that you've got to write down or take a screenshot of it on your phone. So you've got to take that number to when you go in, reference number. So what I did was, when I got there, I said, I'm a foreigner, and then they said, yep. So you go in, and then you had to fill out. So what you were filling out online, you had to fill out again, and this was the strange thing about it. So you got to do the same form again. I don't know why. I said I already filled out the form, but it says that, no, you have to fill out the form again. So we fill out the form, give them my passport, my ACR card, and then you wait for about 10 minutes, and then they say, come around to do your biometrics, which is they take a photo of you, and So you look into the camera, they take a photo, and then you they do your fingerprints, electronic fingerprints on the computer. Okay, and then you go back around and you wait for about 5-10 minutes, and the next minute this guy comes out of this room, and then they take you into the room. He said, come follow me, take you into the room, and we'll do your fingerprints the old school way, which is the ink. So you let them do the fingerprints, and then they will say to you that will take about 3 weeks for your certificate, or your copy, or your NBI clearance. But it could take longer if something like if there's a red flag pops up. So what happens is they check Interpol and all that stuff to see if you're wanted or things like that. But I didn't realize until later on, till my wife Shirley told me that, oh, you can actually get it fast in 1 week if you pay 1,500, plus 1,700 for the courier. So I said, wow, okay. So we did that. We paid by Gcash because we were already at home. Got home, and then we paid by Gcash because they gave us a phone number to ring, a mobile number. And yeah, so we paid it by Gcash, and then they sent it in about a week. Sent it express. It cost us 1,500 plus 200 for the courier. So it comes, and then yeah, and then this is what it looks like. What it looks like, guys. So that's your NBI number there. So you'll get this in a copy, and it expires on, I think it only lasts for 6 months, valid for 6 months. Okay, so this is just an example, guys. Okay, so, and if you want to renew it after 6 months, or if once it's expired, you can come in here, you can come back, log in, and renew it by clicking on here. So yeah, it's well, when I was at Capital One NBI branch, it only took us about half an hour, 40 minutes, and that was it. And then they send it to you by courier, and that is it. But it only lasts for, I think, for 6 months, and then it expires. Then if you want it again, like if you're applying for a job, or see, I'm waiting for my probationary to be approved, my 13A marriage visa. So what will happen is, once I get approved, then I do my probationary for 1 year. Then after 1 year, then I gotta reapply again for the NBI clearance. But anyway, I will be doing a video on the 13A, how to apply for the 13A probationary visa, spouse visa. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much for coming in or watching the video, and so yeah. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video. There's more videos going to be coming up, more informational videos. Hope this helps to any foreigners that are trying to wanting to know how to apply for a NBI clearance certificate. Okay, thank you very much, and you have a lovely day. Bye for now.